Hey guys, Donna with Cypress Designs. Welcome. Come on in and say hi. I'm in the middle of printing a printable because my printable didn't come out very well. So I'm waiting for a few people to pop in. Give me just a second. I'm running like a chicken with my head cut off. Let's wait until everybody gets on, at least a couple people, before we make a decision. Welcome guys to Cypress Designs. Hey Joanne, how are you? I think my printable's printing off. Hey Joanne, how bad does this look? I just realized I went and ironed my printable, which is on fabric. His head's fake, he can't see his eyes. Does that look bad? Because I think I may have, with the iron, wiped off his face. Or does that look okay? I don't know. Hang tight, I'm grabbing something else off the printer. Hang on. Oh, still not ready. Oh. So what did you think? Do you think it looks bad? Does this look primitive at all? Or no? No, that wouldn't look primitive, I don't think so. I've got one more sheet coming off the printer, so I'm just waiting on that. So just bear with me, guys. Yeah, see, that's just it. I'm waiting for the printer to print off this other one I'm doing, and we'll go from there, but I'm listening for it to print. Hang tight. Of course, it's got a lot on it, so that's why it's not printing yet. So I got something else. Hey Dawn, how are you? So I think I'm gonna do is just wait for the one that's coming off the printer. I printed it on fabric, and you should be able to see it. Sorry, I went and ironed it. Where is he? And I think somehow his face got rubbed off. Nah, I don't want to draw the face on there. Hang on one more second, guys. Just bear with me. It's coming off the printer. Eventually, I guess. Oh, I tell you. I had everything set ready to go. Just waiting for the thing to come off the printer. Oh, thank you for sprinkling. So for it to come off the printer. And so just giving this a second. Because it's just, you can't really see him anymore. Unlike the other ones I had, so you gotta hang on a second. It's gonna take a second because of the printer. This is frustrating. The other thing I was going to do is I was gonna use an old-fashioned scale, and then I could have used the black sheep wool and some of the words which said quality dry goods since 1902. I was going to do that one too, but I thought maybe we'll wait. Hey Sherry, how are you? Let me see if it's printing yet. I may just have to go with what I've got. I've got a sheet printing off, but for some reason his face is not, you can't see him. He looks like he's blind. He's ghosted. So just hang on. I was ready, and then until I looked down and I saw his face, I'm like, he ain't got no eyes. So, well, we're going to do a primitive pillow. The primitive sheep is printing off. Hey, Carol. I'm just waiting for it to print, so just bear with me. I didn't expect this to happen. Come on, you gonna print? Come on, dude. It's getting there. I rushed to get one printed off. I was going to use this. But that's not primitive. I mean, it's cute, but it's not primitive. Hang on, I'm listening for it because I was going to do just maybe something like that, but that's not primitive. This was. Oh, God, how frustrating. So it's just got to print, so just bear with me. Tonight is going to be just a crazy night, so come on. Oh. Well, I think we may have to go with this. Do you think this would be okay, guys? Use it for Halloween. Would that be okay to use tonight? I mean, it's gonna print. It's just got a lot of the image. It's got color and not color, but it's black and white, but it's the way it's set up. Hey Maria, just hang in there, guys. Bear with me. Give it one more shot. Lord have mercy. You guys, should I just go ahead and use this? It's not primitive though, and that's what's frustrating. Or should I do this instead? Or should I do the pumpkin seed? Should I do the pumpkin seed instead? Hi Gwen. What do you guys think? Should I do the pumpkin seed instead? What do you guys think? I was going to put fabric underneath this. That's going to be the wrong fabric now. Well, it's okay. We can make this work. Do you think the pumpkin seed would be okay, guys? Because if I do the pumpkin seed, I've got lacing I'm going to put on here around the pumpkin seed. I'll have to do it a little differently because this was set up for the other thing. So what do you think? Should I do this? Go ahead and use this one? This one? Do the fair? This is so frustrating. I can't believe I didn't see the sheep. Let me give it one more second. Hang on. Because this other sheep is cuter. My Lord. What is the deal? Should not take this long. I think I'm gonna start bringing that thing into my room. Okay, let's just go with this because I don't know. Okay, so it's not primitive. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take a little of this off. Hi Donna, how are you? I think this is what you said. Sherry, did you say this one? The fair? Do the fair instead of the sheep? Because I think the sheep is too... Where'd he go? See his eyes? You can't see them. I think when I ironed him, I ironed his face away. Hang on one second. Last thing, guys. Yep, I did. The one I want to do is homespun. Hang on. If not, I ain't got time for this. Okay, guys, we're using that. Sorry. I'm going to be stressing myself out. So, what do you think? This or pumpkin seed? 1 for pumpkin, 2 for fair. So we either do pumpkin seeds or we do fair. It's either this one for a pillow or it's going to be this one for a pillow. Oh, this one for a pillow. What do you think? Which one you guys like? 2? Okay. Was that 1? Was the pumpkin, was this one 1 and this one was 2? I forgot. Fair. Say fair or seeds. That'll help me. Fair or seeds. My brain is not here today. The fair or seeds. That's what I need to know. I wanted to do my sheet, but I don't know what's going on with that printer. 2 fair. Got the fair. We're going to do a fair. Okay. So we're going to do the fair. It's not real primitive, but it's going to have to work. So before we touch this, I'm going to go ahead and I want to age this up a little bit. Sorry, guys. Oh, okay. We got the fair. We're going to do fair. So I want to go ahead and do this. Thank God I had this thing on the side from another project. I swear. I was doing so good. I had everything set up, and then I was putting the pillow together to look at, and then I realized I can't see his face. I never know which way is up, girl. So all I want to do is just age this up a little. So it almost looks like paper, but it's not. I try. try, honestly, I try. Well, I guess those worms are everywhere in Texas, and now they're going to other states, guys. So be careful of your lawn. It starts to brown. That's why. It's kind of gross to know that. Okay, so we're going to put this on here. No, I would have used a bigger pillow, but we're going to have to do this. I'm going to glue this. I'm going to use my special way of measuring. I think that looks okay. Where's my measuring tape? Hey, Candy, how are you? Let me just see. Close enough is fine with me. Okay, that's good enough. We're gonna go ahead and glue this. Now, we're just gonna use, so we don't need to do a lot. I was doing so well today. I just stress myself out sometimes, you guys. You guys ever do that? I do that a lot. I stress myself out for no reason. I mean, this will be cute anyway. Hey, Stephanie. So it'll be this pillow instead of the real true primitive that I was printing off, which is probably printing off now, but we don't have time for that. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to add lacing to it. I swear there's something in here. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some lace to this. Kind of using what I have because that's where I was going with all this stuff. You know. Sherry, that thing you made was beautiful. Thanks, guys. I was trying to do, wanted to look for Halloween primitive. Jeez, I'm having issues. And I couldn't find a pumpkin I could do. So it was like, I just said, forget it. I ain't got time for this. So I'll work on that tomorrow because Kurt had his surgery today. So it just, just a lot going on today. So tomorrow he goes in just to go to the regular doctor to have his eyes looked at to make sure everything's cool. And then we will be fine. I'm gonna go ahead and just do that over like that. Well, you know what I meant to do was that to go under that. Don't worry about it. One of those days, guys. One of those days. It's just nice that he's getting this stuff all done and everything. Then we don't have to worry about it. He'll be truly, 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 truly bionic after we're done. Everybody laughs. They're going, oh, he's going to be bionic. I says, I think he's pretty much there. You can't replace anything else. And they were laughing. Like I said, I'm not where I wanted to be on this because this isn't what I was going for, but I can cut that a little bit more if I have to. I just want to see if it's going to fit right. Okay, this has got to go off just a little. So how's everybody tonight? Y'all doing good? I do want to use some of my Christmas printables too for fabric, which I'll be working on too. Okay, so we've got this so far. How does that look? You're hanging in there? Sorry, girl, I hate when you don't feel good. Okay, so we've got this. Actually, I should have just not done the corner like that, but we'll put something else in its place. I wasn't thinking it was off with the black. I should try to cut that. Yeah, screw it. It's my night tonight. Like everybody, we're allowed to screw up, right? Okay, so the next thing I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and slowly put this thing together. We're gonna glue it. Use the good heavy glue on this. Don't use light glue. Always use heavy glue. If everything were to work the way it's supposed to. I did better yesterday than I did today. We're not going to do the very bottom right now. We're going to get as much as we can before we stuff it, because we've got to add some more things to it. I love making these pillows. They're so fun. Hey, Kathy. I'm trying to think of who else is there. I think I got everybody. Hi, Marcia. I think it says Queen Esther on here. Welcome. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do that. We gotta add a lot of little pieces to this thing, like I do with all of mine. We're gonna add stuff to the corners. I have some buttons we're gonna add. Like I said, we're a little off where we're supposed to be because of, I did not notice the face missing off of my sheep. I tried. It happens. I really wanted to work on, oh, gotta put that over. Wanted to get my sheep on here. But of course I didn't get my sheep on here. And this is good enough. I ain't gonna worry about it tonight. We're gonna do the corner. I'm trying to remember what I used to do with all this stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and do the corner before we fill it, because I think that'll be easier. I'm gonna do a simple bow, but I wanted to ask you guys, do you think with this, a combination of these two would be good together? You think a combination of those would be good together for the corner, for up in this corner? What do you guys think? You think yes or no? I'm trying to figure that out. Like I said, the direction I was going, I had to change it. And I was doing so good today. Oh, Lordy be. Watch, I'll go in there and it's still not done. What do you guys think? Yes? Okay. So let's go ahead and try this. Like I said, it's not a big project, but I was really wanting my sheep today, but I can do it again once I print it out. But y'all have days like that? I did so well, and then all of a sudden the world comes to a halt because my printable got rubbed off. Oh, should I put some Excelsior in here? Monday Night Hilda, I think that's that. Welcome. Should I put a little this little stuff in here? What do you think? Should I put a little of that in there? What do you guys think? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna add a little of this. I hate these strings. I know people say they like them, but they're annoying. I can tell my daughter wants the kids to go to school. She's just so annoyed by them. They're just always into something. Okay, I'm gonna add, I think I had one more color. Let's see what I got here. Do you think adding this would be okay? Do you think adding this? Should I add this one, another one to it, or no? Or is it big enough? Leave it that way, or add another one to it? I'm gonna do some pip berries and some other stuff in there. So just leave it like this. Is this good? I think I need to have you all on the phone at the same time. We can talk and you guys can tell me what I need to do. We're just gonna do this. I'm going to stress myself out. I was better equipped yesterday. I just can't believe I was all ready to go, and then I noticed his face was bad. And I'm thinking, really? His face had to be that bad? I swear. I feel like I'm special today, just trying to get my act together. I so badly wanted to do the, the pumpkin. I've got to really look at it. I've got to really truly look at the, how to do these pumpkins. They're pretty, but I don't want to sew. Whatever I do is going to be done with glue. I'm a glue girl. I'm not a what is it? Sewer right now. I'm gonna go ahead and add this in the center. We're gonna do that. And I'm gonna add a little bit of this Sweet Annie. This is a different Sweet Annie, and this thing smells amazing. It looks a little different than the other stuff, but this stuff smells good. Better than the other stuff. So we're gonna take and get a couple of these pieces off. Only need a couple. Yeah, why not? Go for it. Knock yourself out, Donna. Let's put one piece underneath here. This stuff is very fragrant, almost like a perfume. Where the other ones smell good, but this stuff, whew, smells amazing. Yeah. I think my bugs are gone. Oh yeah, I love just doing this kind of stuff. Everything can be done on the computer versus piece of paper. I'm with it. I just think it looks better. It just looks much better. This one's got a little bit too much here. Don't worry about it. For some reason, everything's all discombobulated. I told you, I'm not super bow queen, that's for sure. I gotta move everything around. There. Let's get that back underneath there, where it belongs. There. Oh, I lost my button. Where'd my button go? Yeah, when we got home, man, all I wanted to do was go to sleep. I got up at 4:45 in the morning, and it's been a long day. I'm not an early bird. When we go traveling, I'm an early bird. Hey, Debbie. But not every day. Every day I'd rather sleep if I could, but the cat, he's got issues. He's got to talk to me 24/7 now. He found his voice, and lately he's been using his voice. Love him, but he's just keep telling him he's special or something. It's getting all ratted up in this rat nest here. I'm not sure if I like all this. I think I might trim some of this down. It seems like there's just too much. I gotta trim a little of this stuff. Just believe it, it's just too much. I don't want it to look like a cat. Okay, how's that looking? Hi, Shyla. Hi, Marjorie, how are you? Is that looking okay? Now, I'll move this on the way and everything else. I've got a little bit of the pip berries. I was going to put those on. If I can find my cutter. There it is. Just going to put a couple in there. I don't need many. Just a little bit. They have a lot of those at Dollar Tree for 4th of July. You gotta grab them when you can, because those are Christmas as well as 4th of July. Those are for any holiday, actually. I'm gonna do a little, oh, I was gonna use that button, never mind, I ain't gonna use that, it's the wrong, what you call. How does that look so far? We're gonna start stuffing here in a second. We'll do the tag very last. Now let's stuff this baby. Slowly, 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 slowly stuff. Okay, go ahead and start stuffing. I'm gonna stuff it. I think it works better if you put your stuff on first. I'm gonna go back and add a little bit more, but at least majority of it's on so it won't get all discombobulated. Hey Deborah. Thank you, Marjorie. So much for doing what I wanted to do today. But I've got tomorrow if I have to. I do want to do my pumpkin yet, but I've got to find something I really like. I mean, I love primitive, but some of that stuff's scary. Don't you think some of that primitive pumpkins and that are kind of creepy? They're kind of weird looking. Okay, I'm going to keep going. A little bit more. I'm going to close one side. Do it little by little. I think it works the best. And hold it for just a little bit because you want it to stay down. Stay down, stay down. Little at a time, go and do it a little at a time. You can stuff it more if you want, but I think just don't go too crazy because it's very hard to hold this pillow down to get it completely shut. I just love using these, hang on, I can't multitask. These drop cloths. Hey Sheila. Thank you, Stephanie. You're always so sweet. Hey Julie, how are you? Like I said, I wanted to go with the sheep, but I'll show you the sheep. I felt so bad. I'm like, man, if I would have showed it to them, they would all been laughing at me. Poor guy lost his eyeballs or something. I ironed him real good, and then all of a sudden I'm like, wait, he doesn't have eyes anymore. What happened? So don't ask me. Do not ask me. I do not know. How does that look so far? Does that look okay? It's just a simple drop cloth. And I always take my fabric and I usually grunge it, but I did not grunge this. Oh, thank you, Dawn. To make your boot today. Oh, cool. Yeah, just play with those. I mean, that was fun to make. And thank you all for your input because it was awesome. I loved it. Like I said, I think that's the cool part about it is we help each other. And that's the best part. And I forgot, I'm going to try to tear this so it doesn't look so square for my tag. But yeah, I think my little bugs outside are gone. Thank God. But now my neighbors are battling them. So apparently Texas is pretty loaded with them right now. And then it's moving. So, and then some creepy things, people. Creepy. Gotta make sure everything's shut off. I have a tendency of burning myself. So we're gonna just take some words. We're gonna just put it on a tag. Let's see if I can function right. And then I thought we'll take this little thing that says, that would be okay. Wouldn't it be okay to use that on here since it's a fair? Should I use that on here? I'm just gonna use it because, you know. Since my Everything's got discombobulated. Oh, I didn't go high enough, darn it. Guys, we're gonna reshuffle. We're gonna do the curly shuffle here, guys. I'm gonna put that down right down here. We'll add a little bit more. Make sure that's dry. We're gonna do, I'm truly special, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and dry this real quick. Oh, Lordy B, I turned one thing off, turn one thing on. There we go. Now I feel really special. Hi, Sherry, how are you doing? So we'll put this tag on it. And I was thinking, what else could go on here? Oh no, I'm gonna do the whose auction? Sherry's. Sherry, I think you did your yeah. Sherry did her auction already. I'm gonna do mine. I think the middle of the month I'm gonna do my auction. I got lots I gotta get rid of. It's time. Seriously, it's time for me to get rid of stuff. We're gonna dirty it up a little. And again, I apologize for my major delay on everything. I'm gonna rough this thing up a little bit more too. But I'm just trying to get this done. I want it to look really grungy. There's not really too much white showing. Hey Melanie, hey Dewey, how are you? Yeah, to go out there and manually water some spots that are just really super dry out there. It's been pretty nasty out there with the amount of heat we have. It's been crazy. Oh, that's what I was gonna put on there, was a heart. Oh, little do I know. I guess I could put a heart on it. Should I put a heart if I darken it up on here? Do you think I should put a heart on here? Because then I would do, hang on, I'll show you what I'll do. If we say go ahead for it. I spent way too much time sitting in that laundry room waiting for my stuff to come undone there. What do you think? Hey, Teresa. What do you guys think with this as the tag? What do you guys think? Yay, nay, yay, nay. What do you think? Cute? Looks okay? Yes? Okay. I'm going to glue that on. I could do a button in the center here. Yeah, I'll do a button too. More glue than I know what to do with. Do it. Does that look okay? Hey, Christy. So we're gonna put that underneath here. Just like this. Nope, we're gonna do it over here, I think. So it's not in the way. So much wanted my sheep to make a primitive, but I guess this is gonna have to do. What do you think? Does it look okay? Hey, Dorothy. Does that look okay? Is there anything else I need to do on the bow? Yes, I print everything. I love fabric. I do fabric before I do paper if I can help it. See, these are the other ones I did fabric. Here's my other first primitive I did. That's a first primitive I did. I love him. He goes up in my cabinet because he fits in with everything I've got. And he's a pretty sheep. But the other one I have, I don't even know if it printed off. And see, I did this one on fabric too. And this is the God Bless America one. So this one turned out really cute. I love my pillows. I just love them. I just think they're just adorable. Not saying that my work is perfect, but it's just their drop cloths are great. That's all this is a drop cloth, guys. Why spend $1 million on fabric when you can just use drop cloth? Is it Katie or KG West? So, I mean, I think it's cute. Now, like I said, my intent wasn't this one. It was supposed to be this. Where is he now? But I somehow along the way, either I ironed his face out. This is the one I wanted. But see, his face is gone. He got no eyeballs. So instead of using him, we ended up using the fair. And I like the fair. Is there anything else you think that I could use on here? Because I think I got a lot going on. No, I don't think there's anything else. Is there anything else? Thank you, Christy. It was just going to be something simple tonight, and it ends up turning out to be like the printer won't print, so my sheep either did print or it didn't print. Hey, Sherry Whitaker, Jalif. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. It was going to be a simple one tonight, just a simple little project. I've still got to work on getting my... Oh, he's doing really good. He had his cataract surgery today, and he did really well. He's been able to see so well that he doesn't even put his glasses on. Hey, Mary. He does get double vision, though, so he'll have to always wear glasses. So, you guys caught me when I'm, like, all sweaty from being outside running around. Oh, thank you. But isn't it cute? Now, you could dirty it up more if you wanted to by, you know... Do I need to dirty up the edges, or is it just fine? Well, no, it's already been grunged. You can see I used the grunge side first, and the back is the clean side. And these are really cute in baskets, guys. These will be, everything except this one will be for sale. I put this up in my primitive stuff. That goes really nice up on my shelves. Here's her twice. Dory, you have another device running. Nope. I only have my iPhone in here. I don't have anything else. Yes, 5 baskets. No, yes. No, this print is actually Chalk Couture. This is Chalk Couture. These are Etsy. This one's Etsy. And this is Etsy. And the other one that's Etsy is this one. And these are my Halloween. This is one I'm debating if I'm keeping this one or not. But this one's really cute. I love this one. There's no echo over here because there's no other devices in here. So these are really cute. And then I did all these up. And these are all printables from, these were printables from Etsy. And I put them on fabric. There's beans in here. And then I got this one. It's pumpkin pie. And then there's coffee. These are all, you just got issues, Melanie. You just got issues. But see how cute fabric is? Hi, Anita. I mean, how cute is that? It's a cute little basket. You're not spending $1 million, and this is all done with drop cloths in the back. This is drop cloth, guys. This is regular linen fabric, but the backs are all drop cloth, unstained. So, I mean, look how cute that is in the basket. I can make more of this stuff. I just need to figure out what I'm doing. And like I said, I love pillows. I could do these all the time. Oh, close out and come back, girl. I have, oh, Melanie, do you have 2 devices going? Hi, Levon, how are you? Is it Levon or Levana? Levon. Hi, Jan, how are you? We did a simple little pillow tonight. It was supposed to be primitive. It was supposed to be my sheep. Hang on, let me see if it printed. I'll show you. Hang on. I do the same thing Sherry does. I leave and come back. Okay, printed finally. This is what we were going to use in its place, but of course it was taking forever to print. This is so easy to print on your laser or your inkjet, guys. I just gotta get off. So you basically just cut your fabric to the size of an 8.5 by 11, and all I use is a glue stick. All I use is a glue stick. Hi, Audrey. But isn't that cute? That's an Etsy too. I think this is Etsy. Now that would have been cute too, but it wouldn't print fast enough. So we're stuck with this, and it's still pretty, but this is inked on. This is ink. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And you need to email me, PM me, because I got stuff for you too, and I need to see if you still want your things that you got. I don't feel like I got stuff on me. But yeah, these are easy to make. Print on fabric. You'll never change. I think I got ghosts in here. You'll never go to paper as much. I would rather do this on a board with fabric than doing it on paper. Oh, okay. Thank you guys. My phone does that. Anything but paper in my inkjet, and it acts like it leaks and spots. Oh, do you have inkjet? Now mine's a laser. I love the laser. It's a beautiful print through a laser. Now this one isn't a laser. I'm sorry. This is inked. This is inked on here. I'm sorry. These are lasered. These are from my printer. This one is, and then this one. And then this one is, these are all laser. And the nice thing about laser, it doesn't come off. Yes, we've got ghosts. But look how nice that is for it being printed on a laser. But like I said, this one was Chalk Couture. This is one of their transfers. But I stopped with Chalk Couture because I'm done. I just don't have time for it anymore. I've got too many other things I'm doing. Keep Skelly. This one you talking about? I love him. I have another one I did, and maybe I'll redo him or get another one like him. But I actually took, I don't know where he is, but it's a skeleton. I don't think I have the skeleton in here, but I printed him off on fabric, and I inked the background to it with Chalk Couture, and then I attached the fabric to the top of him and gave him a monocle and everything. Yes, I think it's better than the ink, and this is dry right away, and ink takes a while to dry, so you gotta make sure with that because you could smear your stuff. This like I said, this is just as on ink, but this stuff you don't have to do anything with it, and it turns out really pretty. I mean, that's pretty. And very detailed, as long as you got your colors back in and stuff. So, but like I said, even the light colored stuff, it turns out pretty nice. And then put it on your fabric that's already grunged. So if you grunge your stuff up ahead of time, dry it, and you can put it through the laser. Like I put, right? No, that one isn't the grunged. I take all my stuff. Like I took. If you're going to print on paper on your thing through the laser, make sure you utilize every ounce of this. This said October 31st on it. So I take and make sure I fill this with something, whether I'm going to use the Halloween or whatever, but at least it's filled up with something. Otherwise, you're just wasting fabric. And I mean, it's inexpensive. I mean, it's not expensive, but it's not cheap either. So, but just save all that stuff. So, but, well, I think it turned out okay tonight. Hey, Carol. How are you? This is what we did tonight. On drop cloth. I love drop cloth. This is done on, this is a transfer from Chalk Couture with ink. And we were going to use this one, but it wouldn't print fast enough, so. And you can see, and it doesn't rub off on here. I think my iron took it off. Oh, that's okay, Carol. I try to catch, I'm trying to be real good about finding the time, like catching Sherry and whoever, and Melanie. I never catch Melanie. I got to catch her. but I got to try catching more people. I try to sit in the morning and watch people's lives, but today we had a surgery. By the time we got home, we were falling asleep on the couch because I was tired. And then I was getting a nice nap. My daughter called and I had to run over to her house. So it was kind of like I would have preferred not to. So we've got our nice little Sweet Annie and our nice little tag. And it's a market. Now, as much as I would have loved the primitive, but didn't work out that way for me because my primitive, he lost his face somehow. He got no eyeballs. Hey, Kurt, he got no eyeballs. So I don't know what I'll do with him. So, but yeah, so this is pretty. These are awesome little baskets. I have mine in front of I have my gnome right in front of the fireplace in my basket, and I love it. I love it. And it's just a nice little pop in there, so you don't have to put a ton of things. Oh, thank you, Mary. I appreciate it. So that's all I had tonight. There wasn't anything else. I didn't have time to prep for anything else other than this, since this was such a pain, and I'm running back and forth during my live to see if it printed, and it still didn't print. So, but you got to try it. Try printing on fabric. It is the way to go. It looks amazing. Good night, Joanne. It's amazing, and it just looks so much better than paper. And you can glue it on. You don't have to use Mod Podge, and it's amazing. I don't think I have any on fabric, do I? Oh, so like this is fabric. That's fabric with Sherry Decor and more, her little corners, her scrolls. This is fabric. Look how pretty that is. That's on fabric. And paper is pretty, but just, you can really pull out these beautiful colors. So just try it. But just remember, test it before you do it. I always X my paper. When I put my thing in, I'll X my paper and I'll run it through and see where the image pops up. So if it doesn't pop up on the X, that means you gotta flip your paper the other way. So it's either gonna go up or it's gonna go down. Mine goes up through the printer. So I see my fabric on top, it goes in. Oh gosh, yes. It's the only way, and like I said, you could add your glitter to it, your diamond dust to it. That's very important. You have your diamond dust. So, but that's all I had. I'm still gonna figure out how to do a primitive pumpkin. I can't find anything that looks halfway decent. Some of them are so doggone scary. They look like they should be in a horror movie. I'm sorry. Some of them are scary. They're just kind of wicked looking things. There's kind of like those stump dolls we did. Our stump dolls looked okay. This is a stump doll. This is called the stump doll. It's done with wood in it. See? It's a stump doll. It's supposed to look like I don't know. It's supposed to look like a doll. So we all were encouraged to do these for a drawing through Sherry, and she's got us going. I did this one, and then we did the, what was it? Here's the Santa. Wait, hold on. She's got issues. She doesn't stand up. And then we did this one. And he turned out pretty cute. First time making a Santa. Now his face is actually done with clay. I did the clay on him. Now I've worked with clay before. But yes, his face is clay. It's a clay sculpture. I'm still learning a little bit more and more, and I think he's very hairy, but it's okay. He's cute. Santa's supposed to be kind of pretty, you know. Don't ask me how I did it. I just threw it together, and she said you needed to have one Santa, and I'm like whipping things together. I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? So I figured it out. So, but yeah, so that's a stump doll. So if you don't know what it is, you go online and look for stump doll. S-T-U-M-P doll. And you know what? Those are ugly. Sorry, I didn't mean to disgrace you. But those are ugly. So check them out. They're like from a horror movie too. So check them out and try something different. So, but I thank Sherry for always getting us out of our box. And it's great. I love it. So now we have to create something with sunflowers. I just got to find the time to do that one. So, Well, guys, I love you all. You guys are awesome. I will hopefully be on tomorrow. I'm going to continue to look for a pumpkin. I'm just having a hard time figuring out how the pumpkin's supposed to look. Has anybody ever done a primitive pumpkin? A truly primitive pumpkin? Did you ever see what those things look like? It's scary. Hi, Marilyn. So, you know, but so this is what we did tonight, guys. A simple pillow done with drop cloth, which has been grunged, and then fabric put on top of it, and that has a image that was done with the transfer. And I think these are, like I said, just give it a shot sometime. Put it through the thing. Just make sure every corner where you're putting this baby in, you put a lot of that glue stick everywhere. Every corner here needs to be. Now, don't worry too much here. This is where it's going to be concerning. Hi, Cheryl. You have to put it in this way when it grabs it. You don't want any of this to pop up. I've only had it happen one time. Did the fabric get caught? But I was able to get it back. So every corner with a lot of glue stick. How are you doing, Cheryl? We just did a simple pillow. Just a simple little pillow. I was going to do primitive, but my sheep lost its face, so I couldn't do anything. Thank you for sprinkling. So I couldn't do anything with her, and I had to get creative and use something I already had. So the middle of this month, I'm going to have a auction again. I haven't picked the day, and we'll do what we did the last time. It's just going to be a simple. I'll start off the bid at a number. I try to start it off so I can't lose money, because if you just let someone start bidding, you're making stuff for nothing. So I try to at least compensate for the amount of money I put into it. And then, you know, if you go a couple dollars over it, that's fine. But if I get mostly the money I get back, I don't have a problem with it. It's just that you don't make money otherwise. You're just giving it away. And the whole point is to earn money on the side. So I have money so I can continue to shop. I got to be able to shop. I'm doing really good. Just hanging in there. Just trying to get creative and get those creative juices back in my head. So, but I do appreciate you all tonight. And if you haven't seen, you guys can watch the replay. I think it turned out pretty cute. It's just a simple little pillow. Just give it a whirl. Oh, you're welcome. But like I said, it's easy. I can't stress it enough. You will want to hardly ever go back to paper, because everything you can do it on fabric. You don't have to use paper. I mean, this is a printable, but this is from Etsy. I got some spending. I haven't done it in a while, though. I did spend a week or two ago on some stuff, but these are the ones I bought earlier. But these are adorable for primitive and that. But like I said, I couldn't get it off the machine fast enough, so. And I'm going to start trying to do little giveaways. I'm not at that point yet. I'm trying. But once I get to after this next auction, I'm going to try to start doing giveaways and stuff. I want to learn this wheel everybody uses. So if you use a wheel, let me know how you do it, because I'd love to learn how to use that wheel. So instead of you having to write names down, it somehow collects everybody's names, and you spin the wheel and they win something. So I want to try to do that. So, well, guys, I better let you go. I told my husband I am going to relax tonight, take it easy. We have 8:30 doctor appointment, so we got to get up after 7, and it's about a 30-minute drive, 35-minute drive, and then get him taken care of. Then hopefully we're done with the eyes, and at the end of the month he starts his shoulder repair. He can't fall apart anymore. He's the $1 million man, truly the $1 million man. So love y'all. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.